Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm doing this video as a follow-up to a prior video that I did that considered if the 38 special was an obsolete round. And in that video I said yes, it is an obsolete round. And the problem I have with the 38 special is its size, okay? The 38 special basically gets around 200 foot-pounds, which is about the same as a 380, except the 380 is about half the size. Okay, so you got this big 38 special, which means because the cartridge is relatively big, that means that the gun itself is also going to be big and a little bit heavier compared to a 380 gun. The cartridge is smaller, which means the gun can be smaller, and 380s are often made out of plastic, so the guns are basically a lot cheaper to buy. So you can buy like a Ruger 380 for, I believe they're going close to $200 now. As opposed to, even if you buy like a Taurus revolver, you're still going to be well over $500 on that. Okay. So that's why I said that the 38 special is sort of an obsolete round. I mean, the value is just not there for the money that you're paying and for the size that you're getting. Now, one of my viewers, Win94, reminded me that the 38 special is a great substitute round for people that shoot 357 Magnum. Okay, and that is a great point. I mean, I forgot to mention that in the last video. And the 38 special is a good substitute for the 357. And basically, I have here a box of 38 special. This costs about $15 for 50 rounds. And let's say if I pull out 50 rounds of the 357, okay, this costs about $25. So you're paying an extra $10 for 50 rounds of the 357. So it makes all the sense in the world if you're a 357 shooter. Okay, you're gonna want to do a lot of practicing with 38s. Now, I do tell people that if you intend to use your 357 for self-defense or for hunting or whatever, make sure you actually get practice on the 357. I usually tell people, do about 75% of your shooting, with the 38 specials, and then do about 25% with the 357. Now, going beyond that, that doesn't make any sense for me as a reloader. Okay, now I don't reload all my ammunition. I don't reload 9mm or 40 or 45 or 223 or anything like that. Basically, I don't reload the cheap stuff. I do reload the expensive stuff, like 357. Okay. Now, as a reloader, it does not make sense for me to reload 38 specials, and I'll explain why. Okay, this container of Unique, okay, basically will make me about 900 rounds of 357. Okay, this whole container costs $20, so it doesn't make sense for me to instead of to basically reload for 38 special, so I can save $10. Okay, this stuff is cheap enough, at $20, about $20, sometimes 22, might even be 25, but it doesn't make a difference. I'm very happy getting, close to 1,000 rounds of 357 out of this container. The most expensive component of reloading is the bullets. Okay, these are jacketed bullets. This is a 250 round box, right? It has 250 bullets. These are jacketed bullets. This costs $35. Okay, so that is way more expensive than the powder. So I'm not going to waste. Basically, I'm not gonna waste my bullets, which are more expensive, by going cheap on the powder. Okay, I'm going to reload for 357. I mean, the primers, they typically, 100 primers typically cost me about $5. And I think the last price I saw, I think it was 1,000 primers for about $60. Okay, so I can get with 1,000 primers, I can reload about 1,000 rounds. We said this is $35 for 250. Okay, so I would have to get 4 of these to get up to about 1,000 rounds. So basically, that's going to cost me about $150 in bullets, in jacketed bullets, for 1,000 rounds. So the powder is the cheapest part of all this. It was about $22 for 1,000 rounds. You know, I mean, I really don't care to save on the powder. When I reload, I typically use, you know, and I'm reloading with Unique with 158 grain bullets. I typically will use about 7 grains, you know, per cartridge. Okay, if I'm doing 38 special, I'm using up, I think it's about 4.3 or 4.5. So basically, if I'm reloading for 38 special, I basically have, you know, I'm going to get 2,000 out of this, which, like I said, it only costs $20. So, you know, and I buy these a case at a time because the powder's so cheap. You know, so you pay $100 and you get 6 of these. You know, so it's really not an issue. It doesn't make sense for me to waste my expensive bullets. Oh, almost popped that open. Doesn't make sense for me to waste my expensive bullets on 38 special loads. I would much rather use them, you know, and just go 357 all the way, get as much out of it as I can. So there are my thoughts on that. And like I said, if you are buying the ammunition, yeah, it makes sense. You know, definitely 38 special, shoot a lot of it to save some money. But if you're a reloader, and if you like shooting 357, I definitely recommend you get into reloading. You will save a bunch of money. You'll be able to actually shoot more, shoot 357s. So that's my thoughts on this. If you guys have any comments, feedback, by all means, please post it in the comment section. If you're not in my channel, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.